Guys, apparently there was one that lived for about 80 years. G'day guys, welcome again to Andrew's Fish Hub. So today's vlog will be talking about the Australian lungfish, also known as the scientific name of it is the Neoceradotus forsteri. Just looking at Google, Neoceradotus forsteri. Anyway, Australian lungfish, or Queensland lungfish. Yeah, so this vlog is specifically for someone who is interested in seeing my lungfish in greater detail. So I'm just going to talk about them, and it's also a good opportunity to talk about them while I'm going to feed them. Okay, so yeah, so let's just kick it off. Let's start. So I have two lungfish here in this tank, this 10-foot tank. I bought the first lungfish roughly when 20th September 2018. I bought it from livefish.com, paid a couple G for that, and then the other one is from Aquatics. I bought the one from Aquatics on the 9th of March 2019. So yeah, so I've had them for a couple of years now. They're really chill fish. I'm just trying to figure out which one this is. This is probably the younger one. Oh, hang on. Yeah, so I've got two here. Initially, when I first got the first one that I got from Livefish, they were in a 6-foot tank, but they grow pretty quick. The reason why I bought the lungfish was I was attracted to their obviously shape and the way it moves, like it glides and stuff. Yeah, I probably could have got like a Mexican walking fish, but you know, a lungfish, the name itself is it's pretty cool. So I think that's the one actually from the one from Aquatics. So okay, so I'm gonna feed it now. Hopefully it comes out. So this, and then I'll talk more about this, guys. So I only feed pellets to my lungfish. I know at Aquatics they used to feed them like variety of fruits, but I only feed my fish, apart from the Saratoga, the Saratoga likes to eat some fruit and veg, but it doesn't go down quick enough for the lungfish to eat the fruit and veg, so they're just gonna get pellets. Alright, and this guy. Alright, so that's my first one there, the one that's just coming out and eat now. That's my first lungfish there. It's behind the tapajos. Can you see it? That's my first lungfish. So when I first got it, it's probably about 20 centimeters, and now I would probably say it's probably about 35 to 40. It's hard to judge because the tank of this glass is quite thick, and it does make the fish look smaller than what it actually is. So these guys, when I first researched about these guys, apparently there was one that lived for about 80 years. So I was attracted to its hardiness and its lifespan. Even though they don't move that much, or you know, like they swim or don't swim that much, they do come out when they're eating. So they just suck on the food, like on the pellets, and just bite it. You can't see any teeth, but that's how they eat. So when you buy a like the Australian lungfish, you will be given like certificates to prove that you know you can own them legally. Because they are protected species, you need the certificates So this is what the certificates look like. That's the one on the left is from Aquatics, and the one on the right is from Lungfish.com, and it's obviously certified by Giardini Proprietary Limited. Yeah, so why did I buy two? I bought two because obviously I was looking after the first one pretty easily. I had no problems, and like a lot of my friends were telling me that, hey Anderson, there was like a lungfish that's in aquatics that's like in quite a small tank, you should try and rescue it. So yeah, so I did. I felt bad, and I thought might as well go to this big tank here anyway. So I thought I'll just get him, you know, or her. So these guys, they were getting fed bananas in aquatics, but in my house they just get purely pellets. I feed them once a day. Obviously, on water change day, I never feed any of my fish just to let their digestion clean up a bit better. They are not aggressive. Some people have the misconception that Australian lungfish are aggressive. I think they got it mixed up. It's the South American one that is pretty aggressive, I think. But these guys have not shown any aggression whatsoever. I've got a small packer there that's been there for since it was about 10 cm, and now it's probably pushing about 15. No harm. I've got a tapajos in there, a Geophagus tapajos, somewhere that's about 10 centimeters, and it also hides in the same log where the lungfish likes to hide. These guys definitely are active only at night or when it's feeding time. And I think they look better with age, to be honest. When they are young, they look like tadpoles, like large tadpoles, but the shape of their face changes as they get bigger. Yeah, so initially this tank was a bare bottom tank, but I put some sand in there so they can swim with better grip. So when I googled the lifespan, their lifespan say it's about 20 to 25 years, so they live pretty long. And what also attracts me of getting the lungfish is the size of these guys, and I was quite excited at how big they can grow. So these guys can grow to about 1 meter or just slightly over 1 meter, so that's 3 foot. So from there to there probably, or there, so from there it's roughly from there to there. So yeah, so they still have a lot of growth to go. I keep my tank always at 25 to 26 degrees Celsius, and that's my heater there. I'm running an Aquasonic 1500 watts heater. The wood, there you can see my Geophagus tapajos in there eating. So yeah, that Geophagus tapajos, I lost the breeding pair, so he's the male. I accidentally killed the female, and to this day I probably still regret it. You can see they get pretty excited when they see food. I don't really quite see them like come up to the water and grabs for air, but perhaps they do that in the dark, like, you know, when the room is fully dark, who knows. So yeah, so as you can see, they like eating and they pretty much search for food, and they're pretty strong. They look pretty weak, but they can easily move these logs. Sometimes they probably can smell that there's pellets underneath the logs, and they can move it for sure. What else is there? Yeah, so lungfish. Yeah, so basically in a nutshell, got one on the 20th of September 2018. That's the first one there. And then the second one on the 9th of March 2019, and look how big they've grown. This one I think are almost catching up to the second one. The second one is the older one. The second one is from the one from aquatics. I'm not sure what the genders are. Yeah, I don't think they can breed in a tank anyway. But yeah, it's pretty cool fish. Definitely highly recommended. I paid premium price for it because they were quite new to the hobby when they first came out. Nowadays you can get them at livefish.com for about $9.99. And yeah, I've had a few offers for these guys for swaps and cash, but yeah, I'll never sell these lungfish because yeah, I mean, what's the point? These guys are harmless. They look pretty cool. Don't harm anyone. Yeah, so this tank is pretty harmonious, and that's the end of the lungfish. Thanks for watching.